Men in El Paso County face challenges that can impact their mental health. Freedom to Live Counseling offers support and a safe space. We've got Counselor Rob here to explain more. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
So before we get started, let's kind of touch on some of those current mental health challenges that men are facing right now in our community.
Yeah, definitely nationally we have a huge issue, but more so in El Paso County. We have men struggling with suicide, some of the highest in the nation, addiction, and issues with anxiety, depression, and a lot of this stuff we're starting to see even show up in the domestic violence.
Why do you think it's kind of a struggle for men to open up about their mental health? Because I don't feel like it's something that everyone's always just like ready to talk about and ready to be free with.
Yeah, there's a cultural aspect to it, a stigma, right? And then I think, you know, there's this expectation as men, we're not supposed to feel pain. Right? But it's interesting physically, if we have blood or bones sticking out, somebody's going to go get some help. But if we have emotional pain, we don't know what to do with it because there's no blood, bruises, or broken bones to
That's
see.
a good way to look at it too, because you're right. As soon as you see something like that and you're like, oh, I got to do something, but not necessarily recognize that there might be something broken on the inside.
Right, and who do we call, right? And EMT for my broken heart.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so you have ways for those people to be helped.
Absolutely, absolutely. I have a private practice, been doing that for over 20 years, primarily helping men, but I do work with couples because I realize if a man is not healthy, he's probably not doing relationship well.
Yeah.
So I do that in my private practice, but then I have a men's group called the Stampede, which I have men come and be part of as well to walk through their tough stuff.
So the resources and programs you offer as well.
Correct.
Talk to me a little bit about a couple of those.
Well, so as far as my private practice, I do workshops. I do things that really help couples, intimacy. I also do a lot of work around addiction, so substance abuse, process addictions. And then I do have, again, a men's group, which is has some retreats and some, you know, different aspects like barbecues, a place for fellowship, basically, for the men.
So let's talk about these groups. Is this something that people in our community can actually go and attend themselves?
Absolutely, totally free. They're faith-based. I like to say for the men, it's faith, fellowship, and ferocity. We need hope. We need a community, and then we need to be, you know, courageous, right, in facing these issues. But it's a place where guys can come and meet other guys who are going through stuff.
Do you really feel like people come out better after coming with one of these group sessions?
Absolutely. If we've learned anything from COVID, connection's everything, right?
Oh yeah. So if somebody may be like, hey, I want to join this, I want to contact you, I want to see more about what you got to do, how can they catch you?
Oh yeah, they can look me up on the interweb, you know, freedomtolive.org, freedomtolivecounseling.org, and then, or they can reach out to me on my phone number.
Yeah, awesome. Well, Rob, thank you so much for what you're doing here in the community.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
I love what you're doing. I love when you're being able to produce something like some of those men's support groups, the programs, and really help the people in our community. Not just those broken bones, but the broken hearts as well.
That's right. That's right. That was good.
All right, Rob. Freedom to Live offers a number of resources for men, and you can learn more about how they can help you by visiting ftlcounseling.org.